Hey guys, MVS Gamer here. Today I'm playing Frostpunk on the PC. This is pretty much like a SimCity type game where your choices really do matter as far as um, the consequences to your people and how much they like you and stuff. So let's try and play a game. I have endless mode, which I'm not gonna do, and some expansion stuff here, which is the rifts, which is the only thing I have right now. I'm not gonna purchase that. So I'm gonna start the regular game, then maybe later on I'll do the rifts. So some buildings and laws will give you access to building abilities. Used wisely, they can make a world of difference in difficult situations, but at a cost. So pretty much everything you do in this game has a cost to one another. You get it from the
We
people.
roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight.
Dead world.
The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us.
Damn.
No matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
And it falls to me, a random fucking person. A gamer. So let's see, a new home. We fled from London. So this is in somewhere in the UK. And across the sea to reach the frozen north. Alright, so they went north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. Aren't there blizzards like everywhere? It's pretty cool how that there's the picture, and then there's the added effect of the particles of the frost, snow coming in. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is there no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. So it's like an ice age hit. This is pretty much us trying to survive through it. And I suppose they found a generator that will help keep us warm enough to actually build a city here. Let's see if we can actually survive here. Oh, so there's discontent and hope. Right now there's a little bit of hope. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to the buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay. Find the coal, stockpile some coal, turn the generator on. So there's some steel wreckage here. Move the camera with your mouse while holding the right mouse button. You can also use WASD keys, which is move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. To zoom in and out, use the mouse wheel. To rotate the camera, press the mouse wheel Move the mouse or use the Q and E key. I guess a combination of both is the best. So we're in this little crevice here. I'm guessing this is coal. Resources and workforce. Resource management, all the stuff that's on top. It's crucial to a city's survival. You need coal to power the generator. Wood and steel are necessary for construction and research. Steam cores are a key part of advanced buildings. Raw food is used to prepare food rations in the cookhouse. Later in the game, more resource types may appear. Most buildings require you to assign people to work there. Certain buildings only employ engineers and others only employ workers. To assign people to work, click on the workplace and use the assignment panel. So is this coal? Yes. Workforce will extract coal. No one to dismiss. I have 50 available. I'll max that out. Because I need coal like now. And I wonder if what do engineers do? So if I assign some engineers here, shit, I only have 10 available. Maybe a couple of engineers. I'm not really sure what they do. Low risk of getting ill. Search. Unemployed. I got 15 children. I know later on there's gonna be like, I think, an option to actually get children to start working. And some people may not like that. Oh, these are all my people. Book of Laws. Find ways to battle hunger, sickness, and apathy. Fighting arena. Adaptation. Versioning slip. Child labor, safe jobs, child shelters. Cemetery, corpse disposal. Radical treatment, sustained life. Food additives, soup. We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. After introducing this law, another one can be passed after 18 hours. Soup. Hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly. Eating soup will cause discontent. We can add sawdust to meals to make them more filling, although not exactly tasty or healthy. Fucking sawdust. Really? Damn. Hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly. Some people eating sawdust meals will fall ill. Huh. I don't think I want that. Nothing relieves tension better than watching a few rounds of an all-out slugfest. After introducing this law, another one can be passed after 1 day and 12 hours. New building, fighting arena. Evening bouts will reduce discontent. You will have to build a fighting arena. Huh. Emergency shifts. Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand, the cause of everything else, or die. Okay, you can force workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Using the emergency shift will raise discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. There aren't enough hands to do all the work. Will allow children to be employed in safe workplaces like cookhouses or hot houses. And children can work in safe workplaces. Hope will fall slightly. Child workers can be injured in accidents. And what's the child shelters? Children will be safer if they stay in child shelters during the day, and they won't cause any mischief. Hope will rise. Providing all children with a place in a child shelter gives a permanent hope bonus. You will have to build a child shelter. Huh. Child labor, all laws. Fuck. All jobs. This sounds pretty cool.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Watch the snowfall. Makes sense to me, but they should do some learning as well. An operative. Need 6 cold to turn the steam level on. +1 temperature, no heat zones, 100% coal consumption. Temperature overlay, overdrive. When overdrive is on, the temperature zone heat zones rises by 1 level, but generated stress rises as well. Okay, so I'm able to get there. Yeah, I have 80 homeless. Fuck. Construction. Seating level. So I need some of that. I need to build. Fuck, I don't have enough wood. What's that? Steel. Wood crates. Put some of that in here. What's this supposed to be? More wood crates. Steel wreckage. Put people to work. What's over here? Frozen trees. I have to build a sawmill. 20 wood. So I should probably just max that out. Well, here are the coals. I gotta keep getting coal. I think I got more coal here. Yeah.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
What the fuck happened there? No roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned by the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We better do something about it. You have 2 days to provide shelter for 60 people. You have 2 days to provide shelter for 30 people. Damn. I'll try that. And I'm gonna have to build quite a bit of housing. A lot of housing, actually. Which means I need a lot of wood. No. Give me some fucking wood. Really? It's just not doing anything? Wisdom to crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix a problem your way, it's fine. Why is my efficiency 0? I don't have any wood. Halt operation. Okay. Is it because it's nighttime? That's pretty cool. Let's see what's chilly, livable, comfortable, very low risk, moderate, high risk, very high risk. Shit, amputation. Fuck. Go steelwork. It's just nighttime, I guess. So there's nothing I can do there. Right now, there's really nothing I can do for the economy. Everything else is 0 here. Workforce. Efficiency. Wood. Bunk houses. A medical pulse. Food. Resources. People working here gather resources from nearby coal plows, wood crates, and steel wreckage. Extends our storage capacity for chosen resource. Coal, wood, steel, raw food, or food rations. And workshop, a lab equipped with everything an engineer needs to develop designs for various buildings, technologies, and improvements. It's pretty complex. The temperature side building depends on the power setting of the generator. If the building is in a heat zone, that building's insulation, the conditions outside, they are 6 temperatures level. Comfortable, livable, chilly, cold, okay. Keeping homes and workplaces as warm as possible helps prevent people from getting ill. Some workplaces might become inoperative if the temperature falls too low. Controlling time, I can do worthless. You can speed up time by clicking the game speed button is found to the left of the temperature at the top of the screen. You can also bind keyboard shortcut to the game speed settings to the game speed buttons in the settings menu, which can be accessed by clicking on the icon in the upper left corner. The game will slow down to normal speed when something important happens, as well as each day at 5. You can pause the game by pressing the space bar. Use the construction menu at the bottom of the screen to order the construction or dismantling of buildings and streets. Only people who are not currently at work can build structures. Buildings inside the heat zone are warmer and provide better living and work conditions. To make the best use of the heat zone, buildings are placed on a radial grid. All buildings must be connected to the generator by a street in order to function. The generator is the heart of the city and the only source of heat in this frozen hole. You should turn it on as soon as you stockpile enough coal. The generator heats a circular zone around it, consuming at least 6 units of coal per hour. You can research generator upgrades that raise the heat output, expand the heat zone, and reduce coal usage. Okay. Cold homes or workplaces cause people to get sick. Without proper care, they can become gravely ill and might die. The sick can be treated in medical pools, but the gravely ill need an infirmary to be treated. Until you build one, you can save their lives by signing one of 2 laws. The medical treatment law allows you to treat the gravely ill in medical pools, but some of them will be left as amputees. Holy shit. The sustained life law allows you to keep the gravely ill alive but untreated in medical pools or care houses indefinitely. Huh. Medical treatment, gravely ill and amputees living in care houses get half rations. The gravely ill can be cured safely. In an infirmary, the number of sick and gravely ill people. Huh. Damn, I got one sick. Martha. She has no home. Fuck, are they just not working? I can't do shit here. Are they just not working right now? I need wood. Got two people who are sick already. Let's get to work. We can up now. Day and night cycle. The city wakes up at about 6. People have some free time till the work shift starts at 8. And there's construction work to do. After they finish their shift at 18 or 6 o'clock, they are free to help with construction again, which can keep them up well past midnight. You can extend the 10-hour work shift if you sign certain laws. 24 hours. That might have been a good law to start early on. Okay, we need fucking wood. It's inactive. I need wood and coal. We have no employees available. For now. People are going out right now to work.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Okay, now I'm getting fucking need to create more tents. Actually, what's this one? Shut. Oh, okay. Fuck here, critical shortage. Number of sick is rising. We don't have enough materials to build the medical posts. Perhaps a short burst of effort could help us gather the necessary resources. Open the book of laws. Sometimes we have to concentrate the task at hand.
A new law has passed.
More discontent. Ha. Gotta work. What do you mean to tell you? We need some more fucking wood. Okay. I don't think I need that right now. What other resources are out here? There's these frozen trees. Coal. A workshop would be good. I need to build these fucking tents. guess I have to unassign some workers if I want to use that. Or this area is warm. Homes with food. The generator homes with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. The generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now food. There'll be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse, prepare meals. Huh. Okay. Hunter's hut. No. Let me get some away from here. Okay.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Oh, that person has no shelter. Now they're building shit. Everybody should be returning to go to work. I hope, because this stuff needs to get built. Functioning. Select. Inoperative. Turns raw food substitutions. Okay, shooting careful. Child shelter is ready and the children are safe inside. People can work without worrying that something will happen to their kids. Hope rises. Okay. So these are being built. Hopefully that's enough. Mark all, select. This should be the last one. Nice. I need to build a hunter's hut. Pause time. Right there. Workers, select that. And I guess they want 5. Okay. Okay. Return that. That's being built. I don't think I have any more food sources. Guiding poles. I don't have enough wood. People working here gather resources from nearby coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage. Wood piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage. So over here, I guess. And probably build a road. Damn, what the fuck is that? guess it can only last here because I only have 10 wood. Hunters. You unlock the new building ability by studying a law. Building abilities can affect society in many ways. Each has a cooldown, many also a cost. You can find out more about a given ability in the buildings panel. Number of hungry people. Starving. Efficiency, 15 raw food per day, 30 raw food per day, 2 food rations per raw food unit. Hothouse. Cookhouse prepares meals for people. Produces 2 food rations from 1 unit of raw food. Raw food is provided by hunters in hothouses and is sometimes found by scouts during their exploration. When there are no food rations to be had, people will start eating raw food. Damn, people get sick. This game is like really like complicated. This is under cooldown. People from your convoy. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. We need a workshop to decide plans for more advanced buildings. 3 sick. This has a 4-hour cooldown still, and at nighttime I really can't do much of anything. Okay. Then go out hunt. Steam cores 1. Steel, wood none. Food rations none. Raw food. Call about day. Might as well speed up. It's back to normal game speed. Doing fine, all things considered. Okay. Sickness and apathy. Extended shift. Building a city in this frozen hell requires sacrifice. People will get more done if they work longer shifts. New shift length. You can extend that work day in any facility to 14 hours. So I got shelters, medic apprentices. Education is the key to our future. Let's teach your children medicine so they can help with the sick. After introducing this law, another one can be passed. Children from shelters will help at medical facilities, raising their efficiency. Children from shelters will help at workshops, speeding up research. I like that. Both are pretty useful. I just don't know which is better. Medical or engineering. For faster research. Faster research let me get stuff quicker. Medicine will help keep my workers up and running. Cemetery. We will establish a burial ground so we can lay our dead to rest with dignity and respect. Let's build a cemetery. Hope will rise slightly. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Each burial will keep some people from work for a few hours. You will have to establish a cemetery. And here is you will have to dig a snow pit. Hope will fall. Discontent will rise. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. Holy shit. Cannibalism. I'm sure I'm gonna have to do some like really bad shit later on. Soup fighting arena. No, I think I'm gonna do the engineer route.
Hear me, hear me. New law.
Hunters leave the city to hunt and frosting for food. They work from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. Okay, so at night, initially they bring up to 15 units of raw food from each hunt. Research upgrades to significantly increase hunt yield. Right, it's time for children to start earning their keep too. A wise decision. Little hands can do a lot of good. So they should be starting their work day right now. I'm gonna speed that up a little bit. What I need is fucking wood. There you go. And now I should be able to maybe build a gathering post. There you go. Build one here. The street is not connected to the fucking generator? What does that mean? What do you mean it's not connected to a generator? Not adjacent to street? What do you mean it's not connected to the generator? Dismantle street? Oh shit. Really? Okay. Got it. Okay, is the street being built? Speeding it up. Click on the arrows to the left and right in the upper part of the building panel. You can quickly cycle through all the buildings of the same type. This comes in handy when your city starts getting bigger and you want to check the condition of all your healthcare facilities, for example. People are getting hungry. Could that resume? Oh, requires raw food. I have no fucking food. No thanks, we just want to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different. It will be, eventually. That's under construction. I also need a fucking workshop. Everybody's fucking gathering right now. People are getting sick. I can't fucking cure them. I need to make a medical post. So build out. I gotta make streets and shit. cookhouse. Another hunter's hut. Fuck, that's depleted. Okay. I need to build a fucking sawmill. But there's no sawmill here.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
And to put them there. They're waiting for workers. Multiple problems. Fisher's goal not set. Requires at least one worker. All my engineers are there. Add new research. Okay. Now I can do shit. Drawing boards. Allow us to research tier 1 technologies. Steam hub. Allow us to build steam hubs. And powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. Each active steam hub consumes 3 coal per hour. Heaters. Allow us to use heaters to work heat workplaces during work hours. Each heater raises workplace temperature by 11 consumes 1 coal per hour when running. Huh. Most 10. This be cooler. These need more workers. Max that out. Max that shit out. Going home, staying home. There's no fucking raw food. There's some there. Okay, they're doing their thing. Medical poles needs workers. I don't have. It's gathering poles. That sucks. Everything there is done. So instead of having anybody there, I'll use them here. Dang. Shit, I got one gravely ill. Where are these guys going? Let's move crates over here. Actually, this I think I can just dismantle. Huh. And instead, over there, build a, oops. Build one of these gathering hubs. Need 15 fucking wood. Fuck, where am all my workers? Am I just using them? Okay. Just take that shit apart. Fuck, I need workers there too. Shit, only engineers can work there, huh? Fuck.
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
Shit. It's getting real cold. They're going out to fucking play. Go to the fucking shelter.
Time to get to work.
All of them are going to the shelter. Must be at least chilly inside. It's too fucking cold. It's fucking shit. Okay. I now have enough to actually build it. Fuck, it's almost there. And let's make the road. Fuck. Of course, everybody's doing their shit right now. Tail available. Very cold. I need more of these. People are getting really sick. Shit, what the fuck? So a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team. We'll send out cheers to her. Gotta build a fucking beacon. Can't do that yet. Temperature of the city is constantly changing. Picos attention to the forecast for the next 5 days. That is shown to the right of the temperature at the top of the screen. A thermometer icon indicates the direction of temperature change. Hover the mouse over it for details. When it gets colder outside, temperature inside buildings drops as well. Buildings differ in the amount of protection they offer from the cold. See other factors affecting temperature in building. Hover the mouse over the thermometer icon in this panel. I can build several workshops to... Okay. Special develop new buildings. Research is grouped in tiers. You have to research a tier upgrade before you can start researching technology in that tier. Researching each topic costs resources and takes time. Oh, okay. Some things such as medical pools, the workshop requires intense mental labor from the people employed there, and as such can only be staff engineers. Workers only provide manual labor. Student can't be employed at all initially. You can check your workforce distribution by clicking on the icon in the bottom right corner. Everybody's employed. So mouth frostbite. Fuck. Shit. So I'm gonna use heaters. The beacon. Fuck, this is too cold. This is too fucking cold. Turn the heater on. Damn. Staying life. Damn, man. Many buildings such as Cookhouse medical pools must be at least chilly or warmer inside to function. Place them in the heat zone around the generator on this or a steam hub. Otherwise, they could stop working when the temperature falls low enough. And here I can turn the heater on. Heater is on. Fuck, people are getting sick as fuck. Can I assign workers here? Nope. Two less there. Mark all, select there. Sustain life. Remain a burden. And here, 30% of the gravely ill treated medical pools will be left as amputees. Discontent will rise slightly. Fuck.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Turn the heater off. Just close it this time anyways. I don't have raw food, so don't even need to turn on the heater for that. Go rise one level over here. This is almost done. Damn, there's a lot to keep up with this. Uh, Resource depot, gathering poles. Another workshop might be useful. Let me speed shit up. Are these such as hunting parties? Being sent out like that? Nothing to do until like the morning. This is like overdrive is on. Shit's getting hot. Look at that shit.
Work time. Get back to work.
They're closed at this time of day, so I have to keep constantly doing this. Gather steel. It has to be adjacent to the street. Damn. Oh shit, it's already been like an hour. Fuck. So I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Cause we'll continue next episode. This game is a lot to take in. Definitely will need some practice. Apparently, maybe you gotta make these things be close next to the street or something, or is just this not next to the street? I think maybe that's it. It's just not next to the street. Because it's the icon's right there. So at least it gives you this. And you turn this on. Covers at least one worker. So there's a lot of red icons and stuff for that. I gotta keep tabs off. This is almost fucking gonna blow up. So that's crazy. But at least an idea who's working, who's unemployed and stuff like that. It just gets used. I have to get used to all these numbers and all this kind of stuff. I don't usually play these games too much, so I'll probably like fuck up real bad my first playthrough. But in any case, I'll see you guys next time. The video is getting too long, and I want to keep them as short as possible. Well, not as short as possible, just long enough, you know. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.